Hello everybody, I'm coming to you from my car. Just been really busy the last couple days, but I wanted to get my top 7 list out. And I'm just going to get right to it, just get into it, just because I just wanted, I have some followers that are curious of the different ones that I'm looking into. Number 7 is TRVN. Now, TRVN has an upcoming FDA date. That's the original reason why I liked it. But then suddenly, this morning, magically, apparently one of their drugs is being used as a treatment, or a possible treatment, looked into a possible treatment in Europe, into this pandemic thing that's going on. Anyway, so I got a nice little jump out of that this morning. I was pretty excited. Number 6 is HRTX. HRTX has been on my list before. It's been on my list for a little while. Upcoming FDA date coming up later this month. I think it's going to climb. I like how the analysts believe that this stock is worth around $40 a share. So there's lots of positives. They have plenty of cash. That's another thing I look at. And so I think that HRTX is a great pick. Now, all these picks will be in the description below. Where also you will find my price targets and so on and so forth. Number 5 is USX. USX, I have been watching and buying this stock over and over again. I've been buying it, holding it for 3 days, selling it. The trigger for me has been insider activity. Now, a few days ago, USX had insider activity I found very bullish, and so I got into it right away. Doing really well with it so far. I believe it's going to climb. It is climbing this morning, so it is off and running. I think it's going to be a great stock, so I just keep buying it and selling it. And if you're not paying attention to insiders, well, then you're allergic to profits, because, man, I do so well with it. Last year, I did 232% return, and so I'm very excited with it. So far this year, I think I'm up 160%. I don't know, not too bad. Anyway, I just kind of keep going after those insiders. When I see them with bullish insider activity, I pay attention, and so should you. I've started doing an insider, kind of going through the list of yesterday, and this is a huge thing to pay attention to, and I would continue to pay attention to it. I would watch those videos, and also, if you could, please just give me a thumbs up, as it helps my channel out very much. I'm new to YouTubing, so any kind of that helps me get to searches and so on and so forth. Okay, number 4, LSXMK. This is another insider. Okay, so a guy by the name of Warren Buffett, you might know him. He has bought a massive amount of shares here lately, and so when Warren Buffett buys, and I see insider activity that he's an owner in a company, that he's putting more money in it, I buy too. So, and you should too. So this has been a great stock so far. I think it's going to continue to climb. It's super safe. So I like a lot of things about it. Number 3 on my list is PRTS. There was insider activity yesterday. It is flying high. I saw the insider activity yesterday, and I pounced on it, and I'm up. And it just keeps going up. And so I'm very excited about this. This one's going to go crazy. They're mostly an online retailer of car parts. And as we go, we're going to need car parts. So, you know, I feel good about it. Anyway, you should too. I think you should invest in it. PRTS. Number 2, NBRV. It is still on my list. I know they had a direct offering. Did I expect that? No. It was number 1 on my list, and it's fallen to number 2. The good news is that the direct offering is about to close today. Other good news is I think that both of their drugs, I think, will be successful going forward here. So I think that this is going to be a stock that is going to really climb. So NBRV is just getting started. This is a great entry point. I expect the offering to close today, and that's why it's still on my list. I missed the direct offering. I didn't sell in time. I was up ridiculously in this stock. I should have sold at 115, knowing that it was going to drop and that there would be weak hands and I could just buy again. But I didn't do it. So I missed it, and then it was already down to 89 cents, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'll just wait it out, no big deal, especially since the direct offering was expected to close today, and I think it will. And then number 1 on my list is EVOK. EVOK. Last couple of days it's been dropping for no apparent reason, but this stock has a has a tendency to jump 20% like instantly. So I love it. It's got an FDA approval coming up. I'm going to continue to own it. I'll probably sell it a couple of days before FDA approval. I never like to hold stocks through FDA approval. That is not a good idea. As you could, if you own CLVS or AQST and you saw those two puppies, those, gain, oh gosh, I think I made 60% on those stocks, but I sold it before the crash because they got approved and then they crashed. And so I don't really care if these drugs get approved. Typically a few days beforehand, I'll just sell them and I'll move on. So on to the next. So anyway, these are my top 7 picks. Please hit the like video and subscribe, as I very much appreciate it. I'm brand new. I will be coming out with a detailed screenshot video of how I find insiders and how I look at them on my iPhone, and exactly how to do that. So I'm going to be covering yesterday's here. I should have that out later this afternoon. All right, hope have a great day. Be safe out there trading. Thanks.